you know those glow up videos that swear one more face mask will actually fix your life? Unfortunately, drinking water and exfoliation isn't just a magic wand. A true glow up is personal, crafted to your body, your lifestyle, your goals, and that's exactly why today I'm showing you exactly how to build a glow up plan that is personalized to you step by step. Hello loves, welcome or welcome back to our glow up journey. Today you're in for episode 3 of our glow up series. We've already covered how to build our master plan, mindset shifts to make to actually get us unstuck. Today we're talking physical glow ups. We're gonna get into why most glow up fail, using the glow up pyramid to craft a personalized plan, and ChatGPT prompts to help you during this process. Next, we'll build habits and systems that will lead us to success. We'll also have an episode on leveling up our finances. Then we'll work on starting our fitness journey, making sure it lasts. And finally, we'll learn how to track our progress and make sure we're consistent through all of those steps. So as always, subscribe and follow along to glow up inside and out. I used to watch every glow up video out there. I mean, like, some tips were great, but I never really made that wow transformation, if you get what I'm talking about. That's because most glow up are one size fits all. At one point, I actually realized that's why I was not glowing up. And it's because everyone's starting point and needs are actually different. So this is why I'm not giving you tips today, but we're going to build a plan. I'm actually showing you how I personally built my plan through and through, so you're gonna make it to a plan that actually works for you. We have to think of ourselves as building a work of art, you know, like a marble statue. We are going to be working from the ground up. We're gonna set strong foundation, then we're gonna be working on details until we get the beautiful marble statue that we are. That's exactly why we'll be using the glow up pyramid. At the base of this pyramid is one thing you don't wanna be hearing: foundational health. This is arguably the most important actually, because everything you do from the top of the pyramid is going to get much more impact if you have a strong foundation. These are things like nutrition and hydration, physical activity, and this is actually so important that we have a whole video on it. Sleep, how you manage your stress, do you do your medical checkups, all those stuffs. These are the areas you need to improve on, basically. Choose what you really need to work on and what is going to be making the most impact. And please do not get discouraged. Myself, like, I really need to work a lot on the base of the pyramid. Like, I need to work on all of those areas. So to analyze your biggest health priorities, check the ChatGPT prompt in the description so you can actually get to what's most important to you. Level 2, grooming. So we're gonna start with our skin and the skin on our face. This is where you need to identify your skin type, your specific concerns. For example, do you have acne, hyperpigmentation, stuff like that. And then create a skincare routine based on that. You need to actually educate yourself on how you can fix those problems. Same thing for the skin on your body. For example, I had keratosis pilaris and I really didn't feel confident on wearing dresses and skirts in the summer. And that changed when I took the responsibility to, you know, get ahead of the problem. Now I feel actually a lot more confident in my body. And for everybody, obviously, stay hydrated. Actually, let me take a sip of my water. Same as skincare, take care of your hair and actually find out what you can do to make them better, how to style them, how to take care of them. And then grooming basics, please, this is so important. It's going to make the difference in basically everything you do. What do you do for body hair maintenance? What do you do for your eyebrows? What are you doing for your nails? Do you take care of your hands, of your feet? You know, stuff like that. This is going to ensure you feel presentable and great at all times. Obviously, personal hygiene is a must, so take on shower rituals, take care of your teeth, your oral hygiene in general, and obviously fragrances. Work on what smell feel the most you. And I might be a little biased, but honestly, YouTube is probably the best place to learn about all of this stuff. Action steps for you. Do a big, gigantic self-audit. What is it that actually needs improvement? Looking at yourself, what do you notice that if it was just a little bit better, you would look so much better? For example, for you, it could be eyebrows, and maybe, get on and learn how to shape your eyebrows correctly. Write it all down. I personally made a huge list of things I wanted to work on, and then I sorted them by importance. Like, what between those things could make the biggest impact on my overall look? And then I would go ahead and find solutions to the problems I was having. Use YouTube and obviously ChatGPT prompt number 2. To be honest with you, in my many efforts to glow up many years ago, I actually started with level 2, so the grooming, the actual physical aspect. Naturally, this is where I made the most progress, and this is where I typically get the most compliments about. But once I decided I wanted to truly glow up and I came up with this framework, or I found this framework, that's when I realized the base of the pyramid is what actually makes the most difference. So that's when I decided I wanted to bring them all together and level up all at once for a more well-rounded glow up, if you know what I mean. Just to tell you, that's one thing you can do too. Third level of the pyramid is style and presentation. Whoever tells you that impressions don't matter is lying to you. A great first impression can actually make the difference in you getting a job between you and someone else, in you actually meeting your future husband. First impressions are everything. I'm not gonna lose much time on arguing on whether that's true or it isn't. One, to me it's true, and two, what is it that we can actually do about it? Step 1, find your personal style. You want your style, your clothes to communicate to other people what it is that you think of yourself, how much you love and respect yourself. I suggest going through a total wardrobe makeover. I did it once and it completely changed my life, the way people perceive me, the way I perceive myself, and so I highly recommend it. I loved it so much that, as I'm evolving right now, I'm thinking of doing this process, from head to toe again. I was actually thinking I could show you the progress on this channel, so make sure to let me know if you're interested in that. But before you actually get to touching your clothes and making decisions, you need to, one, understand your body type. What's your body type? What flatters you? Understand your color season. That will make shopping actually that much more easier. And also, what about your hair? What hair color, what hairstyle actually complements your skin and yourself better? Next is posture and body language. Actually, charisma in general, I would say, which is something I'm really trying so hard to, gain more confidence in, because it makes such a big difference. And confidence is actually the key to tie it all together. And what you'll also notice is as you grow on top of the pyramid, your confidence will also grow. Action steps for you. Do a personal style refresh. So audit your closet and ask yourself, does it reflect the person I want to become? Learn your body type, color season, all of that to help you actually make your closet into something that flatters you. And the biggest tip I can give you is find a celebrity that you like and that you like the style of, and go ahead and see what they're doing. They have tons of personal stylists and lots of money to spend on that, so you can actually see what may look best on you. But obviously you need to choose a celebrity that kind of resembles you. For example, if I chose Jennifer Aniston, I absolutely love her style, but she doesn't really look like me at all. What I'm trying to say is she's blonde, she has a different skin color, she has a different body type. So if I try and emulate her style, her colors and stuff, that might not actually look that good on me. And obviously, go ahead and use prompt 3. You can find it in the description. We're at level 4 now. You now have started your glow up process. Either you discovered there are a few things you weren't able to fix, so you don't really know what to do. You've tried a lot of stuff and you don't know how to fix it. Or either you found that there are some things that will actually jumpstart your glow up to an incredible level, and so you want to make progress quicker. And that's where professional and specialized treatments come in. For example, you could choose to see a dermatologist. You maybe want to do laser to zap your hair dead, or maybe you want to see a hairdresser and change your hair, cosmetic dentistry, or maybe you want to do regular treatments like facials and manicure, or maybe if you feel like even a little bit of Botox and fillers. Here are some action steps for you. If there's something outside of your control, research safe and professional solutions. If you know me, you probably know I made another list, and that's because I wanted to make sure I had a list of things I wanted to get professionally done, and I wanted to make sure they get into my financial plan. I want to have the money to actually do it before I do it, right? Also, make sure you do your research really well, and especially with fillers, do not overdo it, please. You want to enhance your features. You don't want to look like somebody else, or worse, you don't want to look like everybody else. Do it with caution. For example, I'm actually thinking of doing lip fillers, and please be brutally honest with me. Do you think I actually need it? Like, I just feel like I would look, better. Like slightly bigger lips would look a little better on my face. What do you think? We're now top of the pyramid, and it's plastic surgery. Before you go off on me, I'm not saying you need plastic surgery. The top of the pyramid is obviously not a requirement for you to glow up. You don't have to resort to plastic surgery. There's lots of things, as you probably saw, that you can do without it. But as you go through your glow up journey, that's something you might consider, so I wanted to talk a little bit about it. Please be aware that if you did none of the work on the other pyramid levels, plastic surgery is not going to change your overall look and your overall life. Make sure it's something you research exponentially well, and it's something that you actually want for yourself. Just don't go ahead and get a boob job for your boyfriend. I got a nose job. Look how cute my nose is. I love him. And it completely changed my life. To me, my old nose, it just didn't feel like me. I can't tell you how many times when I was little, I, used to get dressed up to, go out and, put on makeup. And then I would look myself in the mirror and maybe got a little bit like that. And I saw my nose and I just started crying, and I didn't want to go out anymore. Like, my nose was bashing my confidence out. And I really tried to love him. I really tried to love myself despite it, and I couldn't. I just couldn't. That was not my nose. I didn't feel great. So at one point I decided to change that, and I will never go back. I would do it 1,000 times over and over and over. It completely changed how I feel about myself. For example, I would like bigger boobs, who wouldn't? But right now, I'm really thinking about it because I'm not that insecure about my boobs. They're little, but they're perky, they're cute. So maybe you don't really need to do that. That's what I want to transfer to you. 1, don't do it if you don't have the money and if you can't afford a great surgeon, because you're not gonna like it, I promise you. 2, make sure it's not just, a tantrum or something like that. Not saying that, you're a crybaby, but make sure you've tried to love yourself despite that. It's so important to love yourself anyway, and I wish I was able to love myself with my old nose. That's my experience, and I wanted to share it with you, in case someone's interested. So please, do not leave this video thinking like, oh my god, I need better skin, I need better hair, I need better feet, like whatever. Just, that's not the point, alright? Instead, I want you to reframe your glow up goals into action steps. For example, instead of I want better skin, you could say, I will cleanse and moisturize to take care of my skin every night. Or I want better style. No. I'll put together 3 go-to outfits I can always wear. See? Reframe your mindset. And obviously, I do have a prompt 4, which you can use to finalize and get a step-by-step plan. Also, feel free to DM me on Instagram anytime you need any sort of tip or, anything. Please DM me, I would love to hear from you. As you can tell for sure, glowing up isn't going to be an overnight change. It's actually about creating systems that actually work for you. That is exactly why in the next episode we're gonna get super practical, and I'll show you how to build habits and routines that actually stick so you can successfully build your glow up self. Let's get to it.